What's going on, people? DJ CB here, and I'm back with another video. I'm going to show you here all the different types of backups I have if my equipment in a club set shuts down. Let's get into it.
ACB, is that you, yeah?
So first of all, you're at club set, yeah? And your equipment dies. What happens next? Music goes, everyone's shouting at you, everyone's booing you, the club manager's pissed at you. What do you do? The thing you need to do is get the music on as quick as possible. But if your equipment is broken, what do? I'm gonna give you a few things that I have to make sure that you can get through your set if your equipment shuts down. First of all, get yourself a spare MacBook charger cable. We all know as MacBook users, all the cables are so weak and shit. So make sure you got a spare one in your bag to make sure that if your charger cable happens to break, you can use this and you can get back going again so your laptop doesn't run out of battery. Secondly, most controllers are powered by USB, but some of them are powered by a plug. So what you can do, if your laptop happens to die and you've got your controller plugged in by the plug, you can use it as a mixer. So what you can do, get an RCA cable with an aux, plug this into the back of one of the channels of the mixer or controller, and then plug this into your phone. If you've got an iPhone, I've got you covered. Make sure you use the adapter, and then boom, you can plug it into your phone. Boom. Then what you can do from there is run a mix from your phone. Make sure you've got some pre-recorded mixes on your phone. Obviously, you don't want to be doing that for the whole set, so you can do that whilst you're getting your laptop or controller back up and running, and then you can take this out and then go from there. Basically, you do not want to be in a club with no music playing. This is just an alternate thing to do whilst you're getting your shit fixed. So if your controller happens to die, your laptop dies, your controller happens to die, I also have one of these cables. XLR, which will go to an aux. So what you can do is plug this into the club system, which they should have XLRs, plug it into the club system, and then plug this into your phone. Again, if you're using an iPhone, plug this onto the top, and then put this into your iPhone again. Then you can run a mix through the club system. That's if all your laptop and controller dies out. When you're going to a set of a controller, you need to make sure that you're thinking of the what ifs. Do you know what I mean? Because anything can happen. Lastly, if your controller breaks but your laptop's still working, you can use this cable again, plug this into the club system, plug this into your laptop, and then run on. If you're using Serato, use Serato Play, or if you're using Rekordbox, I think it's just performance mode. So you can do it from your laptop. You have to change all the songs on your laptop, but it's better than having no music in the club. Next up, if you're using CDJs, there's two things. There's HID mode and then there's the control signal. I'll go through the HID mode first. So if you're using HID mode, make sure that you lot have plenty of wires, because HID mode requires 3 USBs to plug into your laptop and then into the mixer and the 2 CDJs. Make sure you're carrying 6 or make sure you're carrying 9. You never know what's gonna happen. One cable might not work when you start, so you can just get another one of your spares. Make sure that you have these backups, man. Like, you never know what's gonna happen when you turn to a set. When you're using your SO, so I've got SO3. This requires, I think it's four RCA cables, and then it's got the USB cable. So in your bag, make sure you got RCA cables for days, yeah? Make sure you got plenty of these, just in case it happens to run out. And then make sure you got plenty of the USBs that connect up to your laptop and then connect to the rain box as well. Because you never ever want to get to a set and your cables don't work and shit don't work, man. Also, if you're using the control signals, I don't think I've got them in my bag, make sure you got 2 spare CDs with a control signal on as well. So if they get scratched, then you can use them. Also, actually, if you're using CDJs with a laptop, make sure that you have, oh my days, make sure that you have USBs with Rekordbox on with all your music on. Because if your laptop happens to break and you need to get on the CDJs quickly, you need to be able to have your USBs and have your music. So that's the good thing about playing on CDJs, because you actually have 2 quick options to go from, the laptop or the USBs. Make sure with your USBs that they kind of mirror your crates on your laptop. So you just don't have to think about it, you can just go straight into the set. You cannot rely on your laptop. Anything can happen. Then if you're just using CDJs, just make sure that you have your USBs on you. Make sure that you've got 2 sets of USBs, just in case one of them goes corrupt. And also, if the CDJs happen to blow up, again, this cable again, man, it's gonna be your fucking best friend. Plug this in to the system of the building, plug this into your phone. Again, if you're using an iPhone, plug this in into your phone, and then you have music running. I can't stress to you lot enough to make sure that you have backups of equipment, because anything can happen in the set. And the most embarrassing thing and the most scariest thing as a DJ is if the music cuts off, you just don't know what to do. You're there panicking, like shaking, like, all this bullshit. Like, it's peak, fam. So make sure that you have your backups. If any of you lot want to know where I got any of this backup stuff from, hit me up in the comments below. But yeah, I'm DJ CB and we're out.